This is VOA News. Reporting by remote, I'm Joe Ramsey. U.S. officials said on Tuesday the United States' commitment to Taiwan is, quote, rock solid and remains aligned with Taiwan against the current threat posed by China after a week of tensions appearing set on raising pressure for reunification. A recent flurry of Chinese military flights off southwestern Taiwan has prompted alarm from the island, which Beijing claims as its own, and is increasing tensions in a region already on edge. U.S. military spokesman John Kirby told reporters on Tuesday, quote, "We take no position over the sovereignty of Taiwan, and we continue to abide by the One China policy." Kirby said, quote, "China's actions are destabilizing and only increase the risk of miscalculation." The U.S., with bases in Japan, South Korea, and Guam, has a large military presence in the region and has been pursuing a so-called pivot in focus toward the Indo-Pacific to counter China's increasingly assertive posture. Though the U.S. has no bases on Taiwan, American officials confirmed recently special forces have been training with the Taiwan military for more than a year, including maritime operations with Marine commandos in recent weeks. U.S. President Joe Biden will welcome Kenyan President Uhuru Kenyatta on Thursday in the first visit by an African leader to the White House during his presidency. Biden took office vowing a new commitment to Africa after the disinterest of his predecessor Donald Trump, who was the first president in decades not to visit sub-Saharan Africa. Find more at voanews.com. This is VOA News. The United States on Tuesday praised the appointment of a new Tunisian government as a positive step and encouraged further action 3 months after a presidential power grab. State Department spokesman Ned Price told reporters, quote, "The new government, which includes 10 female ministers, is a welcome step forward towards addressing the significant economic, health, and social challenges facing the country." Najla Bolen was named Monday as the North African country's first female prime minister and vowed that she would put a priority on fighting corruption. But the move drew mixed reactions from democracy advocates as President Kais Saied pared down the powers of the prime minister's office and will technically head the administration himself. Saied in July suspended parliament and sacked the government following months of growing public anger over an economic crisis and the handling of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Brooklyn Nets decided Tuesday to bar star guard Kyrie Irving from practice as well as games in the NBA season that starts next week because he refuses to be vaccinated against COVID-19. Nets general manager Sean Marks said, quote, "Kyrie has made a personal choice and we respect his individual right to choose. Currently, his choice restricts his ability to be a full-time member of the team, and we will not permit any member of our team to participate with part-time availability." Irving is a part of the Nets star trio that also includes Kevin Durant and James Harden. The Nets begin their regular season games at the NBA champion Milwaukee Bucks next Tuesday. Russia will test a nasal spray form of its Sputnik vaccine against COVID-19 among adult volunteers, according to a state document published on Tuesday, as the country struggles to rein in rising numbers of infections and deaths. Russia was quick to develop and launch its Sputnik vaccine when the coronavirus pandemic struck last year, but take-up has been slow, with many Russians citing distrust of the authorities and fear of new medical products. President Vladimir Putin said on Tuesday Russia needed to speed up its vaccination campaign against COVID-19 as the country recorded its highest single-day death toll since the start of the pandemic. Russian authorities said in June it had a nasal spray vaccine suitable for children aged 8 to 12, and it had been tested, and the plan then was to launch the new product in September. Find more on these stories and the rest of today's news at voanews.com or follow us on the VOA mobile app. Reporting by remote, I'm Joe Ramsey.